Mic test. What's going on, Trading View World? How are y'all doing today? Happy Friday. It's time to get it in. I am Z Rex. This is No Noise. It is the 22nd of March, 2024 at about 11 something o'clock. Somewhere in there. Oh man, what a week. Up, down, all over the place. It's all good though. It's still in the ranges. A little bit of selling pressure today, kind of red across the board outside of STX and man, Telegram's coin has just been kicking some serious ass. STX has been also holding bids pretty good as well. Other than that, nothing really popping out today. Oil backing off a little bit. Russell trying to get going over 2100. I mean, that's a pretty important level. Other than that, though, kind of just fading from some of the moves over kind of the Wednesday hype pump for pretty much everything after the Fed meeting, but kind of just lollygagging, nothing too crazy. One thing that does kind of suck is TradingView just sent me a message saying that, hold on, saying that farewell to trading streams, TradingView streams. They are going to discontinue the streams on the 7th of April. So that kind of sucks. I don't know why they're doing that. So I'm a little bit upset about that. So April 7th, or whatever that day will be, let's see. April 7th is a Sunday, it looks like. So we don't do. So April 5th will be the last stream on TradingView. They're going to move it to video ideas. So probably won't be live, which kind of sucks, man. I was really digging the feature for streams, I guess, and not enough people were using it or something like that. I'm not sure. But that does kind of suck. And then also, if you want to watch any of the older streams, what sucks is they're all going to be removed on May 1st. So they won't even exist on the TradingView platform. Maybe it was too much data and money they were spending on hosting all that. It's kind of what I'm guessing. They don't have YouTube money or nothing like that. Yeah, so I don't know. Video ideas isn't going to be. I thought they already had that too. So I don't know. I'm a little disappointed about that. That kind of sucks because I really don't like to stream directly on YouTube. But I guess is what it is. We're probably gonna have to just go over there, or maybe Rumble, or something else. I don't know. I'm gonna look at some different options and I guess default to good old YouTube, as that's kind of the main, king of the game. Just sad that TradingView didn't stick it out a little bit longer. I mean, I don't even think it's barely been a year. But anyway, that'll be next week, or no, a couple of weeks left. So we'll just kind of figure something out there. And I don't know if they're going to be able to do the live video ideas. I kind of doubt it. I don't know. I'm going to send them a message later today and kind of get the DL on kind of their idea where they're moving. But kind of a little bit of a shame there, because I much prefer the smaller kind of community on TradingView versus, there's just so much noise on YouTube that it's like, I don't really want to go on there. This is where traders are at, is on TradingView. But oh well, it is what it is. Can't control that. Good thing I did always upload my streams onto simulcast them on YouTube, though, because otherwise I would have had to record and download all of them over to saved them and then uploaded them again. So I'm glad at least I did that. So saved me a lot of time for catching up on videos and stuff like that, or whatever, for just archive purposes. But oh well, enough about that. What's up, Casey Lewis? I'm doing pretty good. Just a little upset about TradingView just continuing streams here in a couple of weeks, but it's all good. They want to share, and they want me to type them what's the motivation for streams, the goals, and why streaming is your preferred format for sharing content, because it's more fun. You get to chat, dude. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's move on to price action. Bada boom, bada bing. Let's move some stuff over. Let's get into it. Alrighty then. What is this? Why is this markets open? Alerts are down. Oh no, their alert system is down right now. What's going on? TradingView. Uh-oh. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Huh. Everything's breaking over there. Yeah, Casey Lewis, they just sent me a message and they're discontinuing it on the 7th of April. And then on May 1st, they will erase all of my stream videos that I've put up on here, which sucks, but I did upload them. I simulcast on here and YouTube streaming as well, so you could actually technically watch this right now live on YouTube as well. So at least I have them all archived over there. But still, nonetheless, kind of a little sad for sure. All right, let's go to Mama Bear. Look at that Wednesday beautiful candle that we got, engulfed all the way up. And then we had a nice, beautiful close yesterday, closing right at the 21. Now, we would expect bulls to actually bounce off of that area, and they definitely should have been able to do that. This is a little bit of weak sauce. That's all the way past the 618. We're just going immediately back to the trend line. To be fair, that is kind of shitty. That's not great for the bulls. I don't know why they'd be doing that. What the hell, bros? Yeah, that is kind of I was expecting this to get defended pretty well and at least stay above that 65K level. So this is a little bit shitty. Let's go to the futures. Yeah, futures actually looking worse, breaking the 21 EMA, barely holding on to the trend line. What's GBDC doing? Also, immediate rejection. Yeah, so I mean, Wednesday looked super sexy, exactly what we wanted to see Wednesday morning when we did the stream, and then it's already getting rejected. So, and we're not getting a lot of love. Oops, not on there. I wanted to go here. We're not getting a lot of love on GBDC either. So that's definitely a little bit concerning for bulls. We still got a couple of days left for the weekly to close. Let's see what that could potentially look like. Yeah, just right up on this trend line. Really, I mean, bulls should already have defended that upper area if they were really, really strong, but they definitely got to defend this swing low at 61,000 and change. We start building below there, and like we were talking about Monday and Wednesday, and we start chopping through this trend line, and we start building charts below 62,000. I mean, that really opens the doors to like 48 to 56. And if that happens too, we really have to question this whole pumpage because that's a pretty big sell-off. Let's look where the weekly is again. We're at like 48. So kind of depending on when that happened, we could still definitely be an overall bullish structure. But, that's a pretty good dump from here still. That's 25%. And if we did see that, I mean, you would see lots of altcoins getting totally wrecked, probably to the tune of 50+% sell-offs. And considering that everyone only cares about meme coins and shit right now, it's kind of interesting. Solana meme coins, my buddies were talking hardcore about. That's kind of interesting. It's like the hype cycle already at the very beginning before the halving. So, like we've talked about before, this time is definitely a little bit different behavior than we've seen in the previous cycles. What is this alert real quick? Notifications. Oh, thanks for the follow, Koban Amana Biden. Appreciate that. And also Damp Card Kula 42. Appreciate the follows, guys. Monday, Wednesday, Friday streams. All right, let's see. So bulls got their work to cut out for them, no doubt. And here we have Ethereum Unicorn Man kind of doing the same thing. Very beautiful candle. This one is stopping right dead on 3,300. So actually looking a little bit better than Mama Bear as far as retracement action goes. It's still not below. Excuse me. Oh man, something. I don't know what that was. It's not below the 618 yet, as Bitcoin is definitely below that, already almost pretty much testing deep retrace zones. Ultimately, we really need to hold price pretty much about where we're at now for both Ethereum and ETH if the bulls want to maintain very strong bullish posture. All right, let's see here. Moving on. This one's going to be a pretty fast video. My kids got early pickup day today on Fridays. So let's see. Litecoin, same thing. Nice candle closes on Wednesday, but it doesn't quite look like it's really enough. ETC kind of lollygagging. We're really getting tested here, for no lie, for sure, man. So the more sideways we kind of go, and definitely anything back below that 62K on Mama Bear, I have to be a little bit cautious of that. And I think that is a good theme for pretty much crypto right now, is, very cautiously bullish, because we've already had that run. We've had a really good run, and everybody's just now entering thinking it's great. I'm seeing YouTubers that never talk about crypto the last week or so, pretty much since the all-time high was hit, mentioning how epic it is and how I should buy some. And it's like, damn, all right. So it's kind of like started the hype cycle very beginning, or did we go a little too far too fast? XLM, this is going to be like the same video as Wednesday. Basically, we got the candle that we were looking for. Now we need to just build above that local swing low of pretty much Wednesday's candle. We do not want to start building below that. Tron continuing to kind of show weakness, but again, it's right atop structures and good Wednesday candles. As long as we stay above this recent local weekly low, should be all right. Same here, lollygagging on the trend line. Taking a little bit farther than they probably should if they're uber strong. That's the only concern I kind of have about today. But, it's just one day. Let's see how the weekly closes out. But by next week, if we don't kind of see that, watch it lay. Link's coming back up, so same shit. Stay above these Wednesday lows and looking left, like pretty much the late quarter or late Q4, early part of this year. Structure is going to be pretty much the line in the sand for most of these coins, as you can continue to see as we flip through them. Pretty much the same. EOS, though, these candles like this should get resolved to the upside. What would price action do? Kind of like what would Jesus do? What would price action do? Definitely should be pumping here off of that. Let's see. BCH. Let's see. Looks good above here. I mean, this one actually looks a lot better than most other shit coins. It's well above its structure, and it's actually trying to get back above that 400-ish level. So that's actually pretty damn nice. One of the better looking charts, surprisingly. This one not so much. Really needs to build above 76. Kind of weak sauce. Best case is this is a false breakdown, and we would need to see probably resolution by the end of next week. Really, mid next week would be ultimately super sexy time. But let's just say by the end of the month, we need to see kind of resolution on some of these charts. XMR, yeah, nasty. I mean, XMR is just a stable coin now. It's been the same price since January 2022. So 2 years, and it's been the same price. That's cool. I mean, whatever. It's good utility, privacy coin. So, hey, can't really hate on it too much for that. And apparently no one likes it, which is kind of a good sign, right? When people hate it, like if y'all know Hex coin, everyone hated that shit, and it was by far the best performing coin of the last run. By no one even came close to it. Anyway, moving on, Zcash looking nice off that Wednesday close. We got to stay above these engulfing candles this week. Very, very important for structure. Looks pretty good though as we're testing back up to that 29. That's going to be pretty much the theme of this entire video. Is we got what we were looking for from bulls. Now we need the follow through. We got Wednesday's engulfing candle, very sexy. Talking about that Wednesday morning, we got it pretty much later that day. You ask and it gives. We want 150K now on Bitcoin. Just kidding. But yeah, so we just need to be holding these lows, man. That's it. Doji Poo, kind of a little pump fest this morning. What is that? Let's go to crack time frames. Oh yeah, like right around 420. No, I'm just kidding. It was kind of close actually, but already come down about 10%, but nothing too crazy. As it's building the case back above 14, really needs to hold 14 again. We start building back below there and getting too deep into this candle. It's not going to look too great. It's not going to look too great. Let's just lollygag. Sideways is fine too. Just don't get too much lower. STX though is saying suck it up and to the right. I mean, this thing is so freaking bullish above $3. It's crazy, super crazy. Now, do we have a little bit of bearish divergence in both of the oscillators? Yes, we definitely do, between right about here to here for sure. So that'd be nice to get reset, and we'd probably need to see a reading over 80 on the daily on the RSI to reset, and a reading over 32, 31 area on the DMI to reset that. So maybe slight concern there, but hey, as long as it's above $3, don't overthink it. True Coin or True Finance, whatever. True Fi, dude. Holy shit, almost hitting our target up here at 13 cents already. Beast mode. Daily close on Wednesday. Just wow. Bullish as hell above about 9 pennies. Looks very good here. And we have reset. Here's a good example of resetting the oscillators. You had bearish divergence between all of this price action on the DMI, and now we've taken out some of the highs. I'm sorry, some of the previous highs over here in the structure around 25.30. We're above that. So that's just a quick example of what I was just mentioning earlier. XRD just kind of lollygagging up here, not really doing too much. A little bit surprising. We're not getting any follow through today, but I guess it's just not hyped up enough yet. More tendies. Again, same vein, structure to the December-ish area, holiday time, and also intermediate and short term really need to defend these Wednesday moves here. Atom, same boat. Osmos, same boat. Everything's going to be pretty much in the same boat here. Ton is saying, suck it, dude. This looks like it wants to go to 550 on its next target as it floats right around 420 with major support at 350. Very beautiful chart. No divergence, nothing. This is one of the better looking charts, actually, in all of crypto land, which is hilarious. Matic, nice above 95. Looks pretty good there. All right, let's go. ES. I'm telling you, I got to fly through this one. ES, very good above about 52.50. The Fed has spoketh. No one cared. A respected structure. Oh, look at that. How crazy is that? A respected structure. Who would have thought that? Anyway, above 52.50 looks very nice. I mean, this is a blue sky breakout all the way. Not so much on NASDAQ. It tried yesterday. Little incremental few points higher, but as long as this keeps building this chart above 18.3, 18.4, looks good. Let's see how the weekly's shaping up. Yeah, nice weekly close. How about on ES real quick? Beautiful weekly close. Beautiful, even more beautiful weekly close on Dow. And we're getting some follow through finally with Russell. This is the one I want to see pick up the most. You can see today as it tries to open and close above range, it's already getting rejected. So a little bit concerned there. I really want to see Russell catch up to the majors. We've talked about this before back in the day when all of this happened. Whoa, snap. Hold on. Let's go to the weekly, clean the chart up a little bit. When all this was happening back in 2021 in the mega hype cycle of definitely crypto and actually traditional markets, everything was making new highs, except Russell wasn't. It was going sideways for the whole year-ish and a half while everything was making new, or about a year, was going sideways until it finally broke out at the very end. But it was a false breakout, and it was literally like just dump fest 3,000 after that for like almost everything. Interesting. Look how far away we are from all-time highs on Russell. We're still 300 plus points away. Very interesting. Are we getting our 17% move to the upside off of this when we posted it back over here? That we were probably going to see either one get touched by, election time. Yeah, it looks kind of like it. It looks pretty bullish, but let's see. Yep, it's pretty bullish as long as we're above about 2050. Don't need to overthink it. The trannies looking good. Nice bounce off the low. Breaking out here above 16.2 would be very sexy. If that happens, we could probably look for continuation into blue sky on the three majors and little poor Rut Dog. Oh, yeah, VIX finally broke down. I mean, that's pretty bullish, y'all. That is pretty bullish. It finally broke that damn structure on VIX. So we can probably negate that chart. The only thing that would kind of change this is if next week we get a spike above it. And this was a false breakdown. But overall, though, it does look like that has been subside as oil backs off 2 of 82. That's pretty nice. Although it's still up this trend line, I would rather see this break the trend line and go down. I don't want to see inflation and oil prices go up even more. I don't think any of us want to see that. Nat gas, deep retrace, probably right around the 886. So, I mean, is this an okay buy? Yeah, probably. Easy risk management because anything back below 1569, trash. TNX barely hovering at 420. Is this a pivot point for Bouncy McBouncin? Maybe. This would be where they should do it if the bulls are strong, but you never know, and we'll find out probably next week on that. Euro, whatever. Let's just move on from that. Dollar, interestingly enough, is breaking out. This one is a little bit of an oddball, especially since TNX is staying bid. Dollar's rallying really hard here, so that's kind of it's a little different than what you probably expect. Putting a little bit of pressure on the gold, and you can see we got a nice doji here, so probably going to get a little retrace on this, maybe back to like 2100 or something. Let's go to the weekly. Yeah, that's kind of a nasty little weekly candle right there with this little doji. So maybe need some more consolidation. Not surprising. Gold takes forever to do anything. Oh, look, rejection up here again. Not surprising either. It's only done that like 400 times. Nice chrono cross, though. So this actually does look very good above about 24 bucks longer term. GDX, blah, 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 blah. All right. Blockchain stuff selling off. It got real hyped up over this week from pretty much, midweek and up. Got some nice pumps in there, but getting a little bit of a retrace now. So nothing too crazy. Waiting for Mama Bear to break out. That's what these need to see. They won't go full banana, full tard until Mama Bear gets comfy above 69K. At least as its previous cycles have done that. Oh man, look what's popping today. Hard though. What? Weed stonks for the win, baby. Look at that shit. Man, hold up. Let's go. Weed stocks are getting hyped up. Nice false breakdowns. Beautiful, beautiful pumps here. What the hell is going on? Weed's waking up, man. Hopefully some of y'all got in on that. Very sexy price action. Very good stuff. CGC just, wow. What a pump. Pampy, ACB, all of them looking very good. Something's coming up, man. You know that. They're going to pull out the cards and legalize that shit or take it, deschedule it, or no, reschedule it, not deschedule it. Descheduling it would be the coolest thing for the people, but, the Fed ain't going to do that. They don't get any control off of that. But, yeah, nice pump on the weed stocks. Let's go over to Casey. What's Casey got for us? I'm going to fly through these, bud. Let's see here. Yeah, very freaking way up there. I don't know. This one is I guess this is only like 4%. So I would probably take it to about that 420, 410 area on this, and you could this is hard to do extensions though, man. That's one thing that is a little bit concerning. Everything is so damn frothy. Like everything is fucking pumped up. 450. So I'd probably look for like 450 on this. It's not really enough. Man, that's a tough one. If I had to get in, I might just ride it for a little bit as long as it could hold 420. Yeah, you're all the way down at 387. Yeah, that's the next major support zone for sure in that area. Looking for 537. Yeah, that's a pretty aggressive target. 537 is like 20%. Yeah, that's not terrible. I don't know. That's a little far because there's not even any kind of extensions, I don't think, that get up there. Oh, yeah, there is. Sorry. Yeah, you actually got the 3618, so not too bad. Is a little shy of that. So not too shabby, but man, it is just kind of weird that we're just so hyped up and pumped up. I know election years are generally really good, but I can't imagine that there's going to not be any turmoil as we approach the election time a little bit closer. Maybe this will be a really good time for selling May and go away for a little bit. I could totally see that being the deal. I don't know. Oh, I like this one better for shorter term. Let's see. Maybe not. Jesus Christ, dude. Yeah, 450. I don't know, man. That's short term. It looks good above 275 for sure. It is breaking out just now. So above like 275, 280, this actually does look good for like a hold. And maybe we could look for, that mid 350, 380 area, something like that. Yeah, I like that one better than AMP, how you have that set up for sure. AOS. Let's see here. I don't think this is at highs, is it? Oh, man, I looked at this a long time ago, back in 2018. What? That's funny. I don't even remember doing that, but hell, that's a long time. Looks very good above 85 bucks, like mid 80s. And then, yeah, like 82 to 85 looks very strong. Maybe short term, you could use like 86, whatever. That's probably splitting hairs there. And then $100, I'd say, is probably a good target on this. Yeah, I'd say about $100 on this guy. What do you got? 115 and all the way down to 77. Yeah, that's a little deeper than I would go, but I can see your logic there for sure. For sure. Just getting a little bit of extra. ATMU. What is ATMU? Atmos Filtration Technologies. Ooh, yeah, I don't know. This one looks too parabolic for me. I would want a little retrace. So we're already up 14% off this breakout. There is really good support in the 25 handle, no doubt. Yeah, 25 to 27. And I mean, if we fibbed this, what is a fib extension on this? $35 is the next target on there. So yeah, if you did something like that, and then what does that work out to be? If you did to here, 35. Yeah, that's pretty good. If you do like 25 to 35, that's a 2-to-1. So I kind of like that one. That's pretty good. Yeah, and you're pretty much right there on the money with that. Yeah, this one and AOS are probably my favorites so far. BCC, not BBC. Oops. BBC doesn't have its own stock. It's not publicly traded. Anyway, looks good weekly close. See if we can open and close above 140 next week. That would be uber sexy. Yeah, 140. Major support at 140. And if we pull fib off of this, easy peasy, we could look for like 169 or so. 168, somewhere in there. BBC 171. Yeah, that's a good one too. The last three have been pretty solid, man. This one's a little bit more risk, probably just because it's been the first day over this range. Next week, though, if it can stay above 140, that would be super sexy time. Let's see, BLBD. Bluebird, the bus company. Oh, we looked at this before. I guess you were in this, or should be already in this, right? When you brought it up before? Oh, no, not yet. Huh. So now you have it at 36, 38. I thought you had already got into this one. Maybe not. Looks very good above $34. Again, though, need some open and close on a weekly above these ranges. Man, it's just so crazy how bullish everything is. Let's see. Yeah, it looks real good, though, above about $33. Probably the target on this is what, like 42 or something? Yeah, 43. With a little bit of 38 resistance. So, yeah, 40. Yeah, so right there. That's perfect. Yeah, I like that one too. So the last four have been pretty solid. This one, though, kind of like BCC, needs maybe another open and close weekly above this range to look uber sexy. All right, Caterpillar time. That's probably mooning. Yep, of course. How could it not be? Wow, uber moonshotting. This is like really aggressive. I don't think I could buy up here. 42 on a weekly read for DMI is a lot. Doesn't mean it can't keep going. I mean, obviously that means momentum's super strong right here. It kept going for another $20, so what, 10% or so. And then the last time it hit that prior to that was right here. Took a little bit of a breather, went sideways for a month, but ultimately did end up pumping another, what is that, 30% or something like that. So definitely strong as hell. I have to use the daily here probably for some management. And as long as we're above about 330-ish, it does look pretty good. Let's see, a fib on this. Probably look for about 420. 330 and like 420 on that. 451. So that's pretty close to what I was kind of looking at. So not too bad. I kind of like that one. Very vertical Noiz for going long on that. Let's see here. CMC. Commercial metals. Okay. On the verge of breaking out. This actually could be really good play coming up. Interesting chart. Wow. What the hell? On the daily, it's actually attempting right now above 57. That looks pretty sexy. On the weekly, though, we need to open and close above 57. We won't be able to get that until potentially next week. Other than that, though, it does look real good above mid 50s. No lie. Let's pull fib. Fibby. 65 is the first one, and then probably about 100 would be the next target on this guy. What do you got? 73, so a little bit longer, and 53 is a stop. Yeah, mid-50. Yeah, I like that one too. That's a good one, especially if this breaks out next week and gets comfy over like this mid-50 zone. Definitely a pretty nice one there. I like that. Hell yeah, brother. Very nice. Appreciate the tickers. Man, those last four kind of started off a little bit rougher, and then, man, yeah, those last four, especially BBC and BLBD and Cat looking pretty sexy. And this one potentially going to be very sexy as well coming up. What do they do? Steel, big ass company, making a little bit of money. Yeah, nice. They got earnings or anything coming up? And we just had them. Cool. So that's out of the way. They killed it. Nice. So this could be enough. Oh, dividend. We got a dividend payment. So that'll be nice to get that out of the way. Then maybe we can moonshot after that. But pretty nice setup here. I like the attempt by the Bulls on this Chrono Cross. It does look pretty sexy. Oh, some nice gems in there, bud. Appreciate the share. All right, let's see. Wrapping this bitch up. NVIDIA is back to the moon. Getting over this 950, this 950-ish area would be uber bullish. Then it's highly likely 1,000 gets taken out. You're very welcome. Thank you, dude. It's very likely 1,000 gets taken out if we get over 950. Holy moly, man. That would be beast mode. That would actually probably be good for all tech stonks, crypto, everything. Crazy that it just can't go down. Microsoft is just now literally breaking out this week. Look at this. Up, retest, continuation. It's literally trying to open and close above range. Next week, we could have a full open and close above all this range and pretty much the highs. Pretty wild. I mean, can't keep a good bull down, apparently. Disney looking good. I mean, dude, everything is pretty much looking really good. I think the biggest thing to watch right now is TNX and oil. We don't want to see TNX get too comfy above 430, and we don't want to see oil get too comfy above like $82, $83. That's kind of the lines in the sand, if you will. Let's go look at some shit coins real quick just for fun. Oh, yeah, whiff dog. See, look at all these pumps. All this garbage, dude, is pumped more than anything else, which sucks, kind of. Floki, I mean, look at this. Floki is this, what is this, a 10x, 7x, dude? Floki pump. Shiba, same thing. Freaking, no, not quite that much, but still mega uber pumpies. Akita Inu, Pumpy McPumpson. I mean, they're already like pumped up, kind of back up to the hype cycles almost. So, kind of just interesting that those are so far up already. Anyway, Mama Bear, don't you be a bitch. You need to be defending right here. Don't go below this trend line. That's different behavior, as we've told or noticed or whatever. Kind of losing it here a little bit. If we lose this trend line, this speed line, this has been how bull markets operate every single time. Is this time different? Probably. We're getting a little signs of that. But until we really see it via price, it's not yet. And this thing is just climbing literally to 80K by the halving on 420. That would be hilarious if it just does that. Now, if it did do that, I would expect a pretty good sell-off, probably, back down to the 60s and then maybe just chop fest for a while. That's generally what we do during the halvings. It's usually, 2 to 5 months or something before continuation. So if it wants to follow that, we'll just maybe chop around here, make it a little baby high, and have some fun. But hey, keep this trend line up, this speed line. Very important. As that gets breached, that will be another break in the column for this time. It's different. We've already got a few, so I would just add another one. So, but so far, so good. A little bit deeper retrace than I thought we would have today. But hey, we're holding up against the Wednesday engulfing candles. Very important that we stay above those. Because if bulls get weak below that, that means they are actually indeed weak sauce, and we probably will see another 10 to 20% reduction in price, with ultimately long-term mega support is currently at the 48,000 level. So there you go. Much love. Y'all have an awesome weekend. I will see y'all Monday morning. This is No Noiz. I am Z-Rex. Peace.